Hi, my name is Ben Johnson. I am the product director for Starcraft RV, and I'm standing outside a 2025 Autumn Ridge 22 MLS. This is a new model for us, and I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about some of our highlighted value-added items on this trailer, some of the new features for 2025, and we'll talk about some things on the outside, then we'll head on the inside and touch on some things on the inside. I'd like to start with our, we can't see it, but I'm going to talk about some things on the roof. First thing is our PVC roof material. We're very proud to use PVC at Starcraft. Some of the best benefits of that PVC material, the first thing is it's got a lifetime warranty. It's not a prorated warranty. So 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the road, the life of your ownership of this coach, if that material is deemed to have gone bad, full replacement, parts and labor. So great peace of mind feature that we're very proud to have. The second thing about the PVC is that it does not absorb heat. It actually reflects the sunlight and it does not absorb heat. So in the hot summer months, pretty much anywhere in North America, but especially the southern United States, it can get really hot. And so having a material on the top of your roof where the sun is actually beating down the most, that will not absorb that sunlight and will not absorb that heat, is huge in allowing that air conditioner to work properly. So a couple of big benefits for the customers with that PVC material. Second thing is the Magnum Roof System. The Magnum Roof System is comprised of a different way that we build our rafters and then the 3/8" roof decking. A lot of the industry uses metal, very small metal studs in their rafters. We actually use full-size 2-inch wood studs in our rafters. And then we have two-sided oversized nail plates. So nail plates on both sides of the rafters. The end result of that system is a 4,500 pound weight rating, which is by far the strongest in the industry. And it provides not only a fully walkable, because the roof is obviously fully walkable at that weight rating, but it also just provides a very solid cap to the unit. Makes a trailer is only as strong as its weakest side, and having a very strong roof system makes for a very strong trailer. So we're happy about having that feature on our product. On the sidewall, this is a conventional travel trailer, so we've got the metal on the sidewall. And I want to talk about the specific type of metal that we use, and this is called Mesa crimp metal. And what that means is pretty much any conventional travel trailer in the market, you'll see these big ribs on the outsides. But if you look closely inside these big ribs, we have other crimps. So anytime you crimp or bend metal, it makes it stronger. And so the Mesa crimp has multiple sizes of crimps on it. So it makes this metal much stronger and more durable than some of our competitors that would have a little bit larger piece that doesn't have as many crimps in it. I think they believe it might be a little more aesthetically pleasing, but it's just not as strong of a system. And it's very important to have as much rigidness and strength as you can in this metal. On the front of the coach, we have an actual fiberglass front wall, a one-piece fiberglass front wall. Nearly all of our competitors use either a two-piece metal front wall or a front wall that looks similar to this. Think about going down the road and being behind a tow vehicle, and that tow vehicle shooting up lots of water, road debris and whatnot. Having a truly seamless front wall is a big benefit to us. And then having it be that durable fiberglass material. Again, another feature we're very, very proud of on our product. This is a double axle product, so all of our coaches have fully enclosed underbellies, enclosed, insulated, and heated. So that's a great feature for us for 2025. Also on double axle models, we have our convenience docking center. So those are located on the back side of the coach, sometimes on the off-door side, almost always near the back of the coach, because that's where your hookups at campgrounds almost always are. And so we're going to put them in the back of the coach, make it convenient for the customers. But that is a self-contained, it almost looks like an outside shower compartment, but that's where all your water hookups are. Black tank flush, which is a nice feature for this series, and then your satellite TV hookup, all contained in a nice weatherproof area to make it easier for the customer to set up and tear down. Another thing on the outside, we'll talk about the entrance door here. All of our conventional travel trailers at Starcraft, they have friction hinge entrance doors. Basically what that means is there's no hinge that comes off here. You don't have to lock it into place like you would have on an older style. This has a pretty high wind rating, so it would take a very big gust of wind to push this. And so the benefit of this is you can keep it here or here or here, and you don't have to worry about it swinging closed in the wind. We're very happy to have that feature. All of our stick and tin entrance doors are prepped for the Lippert thin shade. Very easy aftermarket item to just pop in there, and then you've got a shade in your window. Another feature we think adds a lot of value to our trailers is the Lippert solid step. A lot of our competitors still use the traditional step, which would store underneath the coach. Right in here, you fold it out. And so when you're going down one of the disadvantages of that, one, it's a very hard system to use, cumbersome. It can get heavy over time, especially with rust and road debris and whatnot. And then also with it sitting underneath the coach and you're going down the road and rocks and water and whatnot hitting it, very quickly they start to rust, and it just becomes a very hard system to use. It doesn't look nice, and they're not very stable going up in the coach. So with the solid step, it's very easy to use, lightweight, stores inside the coach and travel, so it's going to stay nice and clean during travel. And when you get to your location, you just pull it out. It has adjustable pads at the bottom, allows you to keep the steps level, if you have a different grade up or down. Another very important feature on the solid step is the top tread is actually deeper or wider. So as you enter into the coach or exit the coach, it's almost like having a landing like you'd have in your house. Much safer, much more stable. If you're going in with groceries or you're coming out in the morning and it's dark out, and a lot of people that have camped have missed that top step because it's normally really shallow. This just gives you a much safer, more stable entry into the coach. Those are some highlighted features on the outside of the coach. We're going to head to the inside here, and I'm going to talk about a number of things on the inside and finish up the tour. We're on the inside of a 2025 Autumn Ridge 22 MLS. And I'll talk about some of our highlighted value-added items, some of the top features that we have on the inside of the coach. We're going to start in the bedroom and then move our way back in the coach and eventually get to the kitchen and the bathroom. But in the bedroom here, you'll see we do have a fully walkable, fully walk-around queen bed. This is a 60-inch wide queen bed, so it is a full queen width. All of our beds in the Autumn Ridge series are full 60-inch width, so that's a nice advantage for us. Also in the bedroom area, you'll see there is a charging port. All of our floor plans will have at least one of those charging ports, and it has some unique features to it. First of all, it has USB charging. Pretty common that you or your wife or your kids, your spouse or your kids forget the charging blocks. That happens to my family all the time. And having the USB plugs is very helpful with that. It seems like you always have the cord, but not the charging block. So having USB plugs helps with that. And then also, if you forget all of that, or just don't have access to it, or it's being used by someone else, we do have wireless charging capabilities. If your phone or your device has that capability built into it, you can just lay your phone or whatever it is right on top of that charging port, and it'll charge it as well. So a couple of nice convenience features for all the important devices that we all need to use and take with us. Also in the bedroom area, it's usually in the bedroom area. Sometimes it's in the pass-through compartment on the outside, but I wanted to point out the solar controller because for 2025, a standard feature for us is what we call our Xtend Solar 1 package. And what that includes is a 200-watt roof mount solar panel that has all the appropriate heavy gauge wiring that runs down to the battery bank, and a 30-amp controller. Very happy, very excited to offer that as a standard feature. Even for customers that don't think that they're going to use solar, having an actual 200-watt panel that runs down with the correct wiring to the battery bank, it's all ready for you to use when you don't even think that you might be using it. What that's going to do for you is keep, without needing to use shore power, without needing to use your propane, without needing to use other sources of energy, you can now keep a lot of your 12-volt system charged You can use lights in your coach. If you have a TV, you can often use your TV. And just little convenience items. If you stop on the side of the road, it's easier to use things. If you have your camper parked at a park that doesn't have shore power, you can use more of the stuff in the camper than you normally would be without having that solar feature on our trailer. So excited to have that as a feature. Theater seating. This particular floor plan has a standard theater sofa. It's an option on a number of other floor plans. One of the neat features on our theater seating that we use in the Autumn Ridge is that it is a power recline. So it's just a push button recline. The old style system that a lot of our competitors use is what they call a parachute pull. Those always break. They're hard to find. So having the power system, we're excited about that. It's a very nice feature. They're very comfortable. They also come with these built-in TV trays that just pop right into the drink holder. If you're not using it, you got a nice drink holder. You want to eat or use your laptop or whatever, you just put those in the drink holder and you got a nice workstation there, or a nice tabletop there. And it also still has a drink holder once you put those in. Our dinette area on this model, obviously it changes from floor plan to floor plan, but on this model, we got it right across from the theater sofa, which is nice for this floor plan because the optional TV will be right across the reclining theater area. But our dinettes, a couple of things about our dinettes. First of all, we're always going to have a vinyl cover on our dinettes, on the seats and on the backs. Very easy to keep clean. Kids spill something on it, dog hair, whatever, just wipe it off. Very easy to keep clean. And then the second thing is ours are 40 inches deep. We do have some competitors that have 36-inch deep, even more narrow than that. Having a nice wide base here gives you some elbow room to move around. We're going to flip around and we're going to talk about the kitchen and the bathroom, and that will finish up our tour of the 2025 Autumn Ridge. I'm here in the kitchen area of the 2025 Autumn Ridge 22 MLS, and I want to talk about some of the new features, some of our top value items that we have in this series, and then we'll talk about some things in the bathroom as well. First things in the kitchen is we have a new appliance suite for 2025 that we're very excited about. It's the Envision appliance suite. And first thing I'll talk about with that is the fridge. We have switched to a 10 cubic foot refrigerator, which is a nice feature. Most of this segment would have either a 6 cubic foot or an 8 cubic foot. So having that extra depth, that extra size in the fridge is very advantageous. Everybody that camps knows having storage in your refrigerator is at a premium, and so having 2 extra cubic feet of storage is a big thing for us in this segment. Also, you'll see this top part is the refrigerator section, and the bottom part is a freezer. So most people prefer to have your freezer at the bottom. If you have a refrigerator in your house, almost always that freezer is either on the side or at the bottom. It's just more efficient way to use the energy or the way that the system cools. And so having a bottom mount large freezer, everything from your popsicles to your frozen pizzas to all the stuff that you take with you and you use it in the microwave, all that stuff, you can fit more of it now in the bottom freezer on our refrigerators on our Autumn Ridges. So we're very excited about that. Also in the kitchen area, the new Envision range top. Very excited about that. A couple of features with the range top, a couple of benefits from it. First of all, it is flush mount. Basically what that means is it's not sitting on top of the countertop. It's actually recessed down in, so it is flush with the countertop. It has a tempered glass cover. You'll see right here. One of the nice things about having this tempered glass cover is you can now, if you're not using the range top, you can use this whole area as extra countertop space. So if you got pizza boxes or bread or whatever that you normally wouldn't want to set directly on a range top, having that glass top is a nice item for the customers. Underneath the glass top here is a residential style grate, 3 burners. This is a 17-inch range, extra width. You got a glass viewing door, so you can see all the stuff cooking on the inside, and it is a wider range than what we've had in the past, so it'll much more easily fit frozen pizzas and things like that you might use that oven for more often than not. Nice stylish curved range hood. It has a light and a fan. Another feature that's we really like with this is a little feature, and this company has done a lot of research and they've done good things, is when you turn one of these burners on, it actually changes color to red, so you know that that is on and active. So something that's pretty common that happens in with these trailers as you're doing stuff and you bump into it and you don't know that you've turned that gas supply on or that something's on. And so this is a great safety feature that just shows that now that has gas running to it. So I think that's just a great feature that we have on our trailers now. Our cabinets, we've upgraded our cabinet doors and drawers for 2025. One of the biggest things is we have bigger doors and bigger drawers. We're trying to maximize the storage space. Storage is always at a premium, so we want to give bigger storage areas, bigger drawers. We also have hidden hinges. That's historically been a much higher end, a motor home or a bigger fifth wheel feature. We have them all the way into this series. For us, it's a great new feature. Magnet catches instead of the old catches. Much nicer system for the end user, for the customer. One of the big advantages to these hidden hinges is that they're adjustable. Everybody that's owned a trailer for a number of years knows that over time, from going down the road and things bouncing around, sometimes these doors can get out of square and not look right. With this, it's a really simple system. You just go in and you adjust it, and you can fasten them back down and you get them back looking like it was brand new. Our countertops in our kitchen, another feature that we're very proud of. We used a countertop called pressed membrane. You won't see any seams on our countertops, especially out at the edges. This is where you normally would see a seam on a lot of our competitors, because they're going to use a laminated countertop with a T-molded edge. And having a pressed membrane, this whole system is seamless. And so if you spill water or spill anything, you just clean it off, wipe it off, and you don't have to worry about it getting in the edges and then that countertop swelling up. Here in the sink area, again, pressed membrane countertops, a big feature that allows us to have under-mounted sinks. Again, just for ease of use for the customer, not having a lip for that sink anymore. It's much easier to keep clean, much less likely to have water get under the sink and ruin the countertop. All of our sinks are going to be oversized single basin sinks in our kitchen. Again, much easier if you're washing pots and pans or anything of any size. You don't have that divider that makes for two really small sinks. You have one big usable sink. Let's head into the bathroom here. I'm going to talk about a few things in the bathroom. Pressed membrane countertops or lavatory tops in the bathroom. This is a big advantage for us in our bathrooms. Most of our competitors in this segment are going to have a T-molded laminated countertop. And if you think of the application, one of the most likely areas in an RV where you're going to have water on your countertops, it would be in your bathrooms. That they're almost always right by your showers. You got to use them to brush your teeth. You know, all sorts of stuff can happen. And so having a pressed membrane countertop with no seams greatly reduces the risk of any kind of water intrusion in our lavatory tops. So we're excited about that. It also allows us to have under-mounted lavatory sinks, which gives us the ability to have a little bit bigger lavatory sinks. A lot of times our competitors, the lavatory sinks are very, very small. You almost have to aim when you're brushing your teeth and you're spitting the water out. And so with ours, we do get a little bit wider, larger, more usable space. So we're happy about that. On our double axle trailer models, you'll see we have a medicine cabinet, nice full-size medicine cabinet, tons of room for all your toothpaste and your toiletries, anything that you might need. And then you got a nice mirror on there as well. Our toilets in our Autumn Ridge travel trailers are all foot flush with a soft close lid. Which is a nice feature. If you're going to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you slam the door, you're not waking anybody up because it's got that nice soft close lid. Thank you for watching this video, and check us out on starcraftrv.com for more information, and also our YouTube channel. We've got this full video, obviously, and then a number of other shorter product videos on all the products that Starcraft builds. Thank you. Have a great day.